Podlita.
This is our VH1 era.
From the Isle of Previously.
Conspiracy theory.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm on Sexy Watch.
Goal Watch.
Clone watch.
Tyron.
Read alert.
Tyra 2 list.
Double.
Captions crunch.
It's so nice to wear.
You want to wear that top?
My hair bill.
Working models who are working.
It's good, it's round.
Podlita.
23. Hey, and welcome to Podlita. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. I'm Lex Basile-Price, and Courtney has a goddamn pole in her back, and she's doing better than me.
I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and where are my crystals?
And I'm JDB Crump, and that's how this cookie crumbles, my friends.
And we're, of course, talking about Cycle 23, Episode 9, underrated HBO show, The Comeback. Or as I have titled it, The Girl Who Proved the Power of Prayer.
I mean, honestly, though.
Can't say she did it.
And if you want to prove the power of capitalism, you can help us.
The power of pay.
Yeah. Just take that R away. Pay her. You can sponsor us for as little as 99 cents a month by clicking on the click tool below or in the show notes or just anywhere, everywhere that it exists. And sponsor us. It's monthly. It helps us very much survive the heat of the summer.
Woo! The energy bills are high,
Little
but I
electric
don't
fans
care.
for all of us, perhaps.
I just got the image of someone like geocaching our Clixel
Oh my god.
wherever you can find it in the wild.
Yes.
See, I like the idea of geocaching because, like, ooh, fun, community. But that involves hikes sometimes, and that's not my life.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what is my life? Tatiana saying she doesn't feel bad about it.
I feel bad, but I don't feel bad because I want to win.
You know who also doesn't feel bad? Just to get into it, we have a new player in Secret Bitch, and that player is previously on
Ooh.
because they caption Phil as man.
Ooh, even meaner than you.
I'll concede the title.
Yeah, they said, I'll see your Phil and raise you man.
Who?
Oh my gosh, we should make a TM before I say this. A board game that's one of those social deduction games, and it's just called Secret Bitch.
Yes.
That'd
I'll play
actually be
it.
funny.
It would.
I think I, a man, should make that game.
Yeah, that's how you reskin the problematic Secret Hitler. Is
Yeah.
Secret Bitch.
Fascists just become mean girls.
Yes. Actually, TM. This is actually a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney looked very shaken and then said, I'm shaken.
Yeah, well.
But she looked like someone literally shook her.
I also love Courtney revealing that because she was never in the bottom two, she never cared about it before.
Yeah, for
She's
sure.
like, no one thinks that's intense. And everyone in the room, especially Corey Ann.
I was about to say
Corianne.
Corianne's just sitting there stewing. Corianne, who's only experienced first call out or the bottom two.
Corianne, who never gets a week off.
I don't think we get enough footage of how weird these bunk beds are.
I agree.
I didn't realize that they were in a capsule hotel.
Yes.
I didn't realize they were like inset into the walls. Like, I don't know why my brain never put that together.
Which
It's
makes
like
me think
so
that-
uncomfortable looking.
Which makes me think it wasn't a bed. It was more like shelving that they took out the extra
I
shelf.
honestly think
Yes.
something like that might be possible,
I could
Lex. Like, they look
absolutely
too
see that.
square.
Yeah.
You know those, like, have you seen those TikToks where they have a square footage and it's a computer generation and they try to show you how you can fit, quote, 8 kids into a single room, and they show you like the most impossible layout.
Yep.
Where they're like, well, you just put a bunk bed on top of this and then the closet goes into this, and it's
And
like,
then
well,
a
no
Murphy
one can
bed.
afford, if you can afford this, you can afford
Or a
8
bigger house.
bedrooms.
Why was there no Tyron about this abandoned outer borough warehouse?
And no
Yeah.
Rita alert.
Well, maybe this is where those Rita alerts in the kitchen.
Oh, this
That's
is the
where in
restaurant.
New York Rita San Diego was.
Mm-hmm.
She seems energized in a way that I didn't like.
I said that it's like someone right before the camera started rolling went up to her and went, energy. Because she is like punchy energy.
Yeah.
Well, not only later it gets worse, she's also hip hop energy. There's this weird, like, putting on an affectation that I don't love.
The funniest thing, too, is this episode, to me, is filled with a lot of likable guests, which only makes Rita look worse because she becomes the least likable person on set. Can we talk about how Marissa...
Oof.
Please, Hannah.
Get it back, get it back, get it back. A few weeks ago, you all learned choreography.
It made it seem like they were going to have to recreate that choreography.
I
You all
thought they
remember
were.
it, right?
There's only one choreography.
And
Yes, you learned choreography like you learned the alphabet.
Or knitting.
I love that this starts a very early episode storytelling of the downfall of Marissa. This is the opposite of the Chrislian episode where she learned a lesson and then decided to go the opposite way with it.
But
Marissa decided
tricks us.
no.
She tricks us because the first part, it seems like she did learn a lesson and then she zags so hard.
That's
like
what I
Laura
mean.
before.
It's fascinating. I also love that she described her interaction with Stacey McKenzie as going a little buck wild on her.
And I will tell you
She's a
that
big Flavor of Love fan.
I was about to say season 2 Flavor of Love fan.
Marissa is me at every musical theater audition I've ever been to when she says, I understand that you have to have the full package, but I didn't come here to dance.
Perfect joke.
Thank you.
I love that she keeps it the entire episode of like, this is a modeling competition and they've asked me to dance twice now. Because this is, to me, how we remember, especially early cycles, we talked about the fact that it wasn't so much a modeling competition as a Tyra Banks career competition.
Yes.
And now it feels like we're getting a Rita Ora career competition because we've had 2 different music video things, which is something she did a lot of.
We learn that Justine's mother signed the permission slip this time because everyone's back.
Well, Rita says, to introduce this, working with someone else in a music video is hard. Trust me. And my brain went, is this Calvin Harris shade?
Yeah, felt like it.
It really did.
And then there was something so funny to me for the reveal of these contestants that we saw Rita have to go over and open the garage door herself.
Hope they grease that chain.
Oh, I wish it was a hand one. Creak,
Great,
creak.
great.
I thought the look of it was cool, though. Actually,
Yes.
seeing them all posed with the cool shoes, I was like, this is a moment.
And
this is nice.
They all had to wear the same leggings, but they got to choose their top.
And
Yeah.
then they went into Cell Block Tango.
Yeah, they really did.
Yes.
I love that Cherish Waters came back to be a fashion matador.
Love. That hat never leaves Cherish Waters' head.
Nope.
Also, Cherish Waters either said, I'm back, bitches, once or 80 times.
Yep.
Nowhere, I will not believe any other number.
And everybody has their best fierce face on,
Yes.
except for Kyle, who is silently apologizing with their face.
I will say, though, Justine looks so much better in
Oh
confessionals.
my gosh.
This
Yes.
all black look, the slick back hair. I had a moment where I was like, I know she doesn't.
She get a makeover?
Yeah.
But
But
she's
also,
aged 3 years.
I was like, if I didn't know the outcome because of the Where Are They Now,
Yes.
I'd have been like,
Yes.
is Justine gonna come back?
Yes. But Marissa and Cody's faces when this is revealed.
Cody, the rest of the episode is amazing.
Marissa causes her own downfall.
Yes.
The show tortures Cody.
Yes.
Yes. Cody was like, well, that's it. She's finally dead. My curse is gone. And then she remembered that she was just eliminated. But it looks like Cody killed her. And then Tosh showed up and she's like, then who did I kill?
The whole thing is like very soap opera. It's Cody's wedding. And
Yes.
Tosh is like, actually, the officiant's your twin.
You mean like when Celicia interrupted
Yes.
that soap opera?
Yeah.
wedding?
We have to watch an episode of that soap opera that Celicia was on, honestly.
Oh my God.
Apparently she disguises herself as a nun.
Okay, we should watch it.
Yeah.
The reveal that they are going to be moving back into the house felt like it was decided later when they realized how much these models didn't want to come.
When Ashley heard how upset Courtney was,
Yeah.
she said, well, the model's got to go back in the house.
Well, also, based on every single interview we've heard with La Roche, it feels like all the eliminated models don't want to live with Courtney again. They're like, oh, back in the house. I don't know. Can we stay at this warehouse?
Then, when Rita Ora is introducing the guest, Captions Crunch tries to erase her inclusion of herself in the list
Yep.
Yep.
because she says they have worked with Drake, Rihanna, and me. And Caption said, and meat.
Yep.
Tanisha
But I wish
Scott.
that was true. I wish Tanisha Scott was a butcher as well as a really good choreographer.
Love
She's
a
like,
dual
I've got
job.
two passions and I'm
Yeah.
not going to choose.
Love a dual career where one has nothing to do with the other.
Yes. We also meet, I'm so glad we got a caption. Even though we're not getting captions for locations because I think for legal reasons.
I thought it was really nice that the assistant got a full name Tyron too. Assistants usually are just like, and here's James.
I think that's a credit to Tanisha Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tanisha Scott is responsible for bringing a majority of these people to the show.
I loved her too.
She was
I
great.
found her the right amount of reality television mean with the correct amount of like, I know what I'm doing.
And also ready to be excited, which is nice.
Yes.
Ready to want someone to do well.
Tanisha Scott, like the last choreographer was here, their resume is too long to even go into. She's done everything. But most important to me is she choreographed.
I know what you're going to say.
Oh, I don't think you do, because it would be wild if you did. She choreographed a rap musical called Venice, which was Othello, which should have been called Cyprus, but whatever. I saw Venice on a trip to New York. That trip
Okay,
to
now that part I didn't know,
Okay.
Lex, but I did predict that this would be the thing you
great.
pull out.
That trip to New York, I saw the first day we were here. We arrived like at the night before, and then the first full day we were in New York, we saw Venice, Murder Ballad, and Matilda. In one day, we saw 3 shows.
Good Lord.
We in total saw 8 shows over 5 days.
Was that also the trip where I met you the first time?
And that is the trip that Hannah Jane and I met for the first time.
That's
Aw.
so in a way, Tanisha Scott brought y'all together, is what I'm
Seems like
hearing.
it.
Venice.
Venice was terrible.
And that we should say the assistant's
Yes.
name is Nefertari Green.
Nefertari
And-
Green. What a great name.
And
Yeah,
they're
right.
stunning.
Uh-huh.
I was
Both
like,
of them
can-
standing next to each other, I was like, Rita, go away.
You don't need to be here, Rita.
Also, can we just watch her do the dance more?
Right?
Because we're going to pretend
Oh.
that some models are good at this and some models are bad at this. And I'm here, going to stake this claim early. Nobody's good at
Yeah,
this.
even our best dancer is not very good at this.
No.
It seems pretty tough.
Yeah.
And the people that are still not, we'll just say it, Paige. The fact that even Paige never fully gets it makes me think, ooh, this might have been one step too hard. The official music video just says, we left most of that out.
I will say,
There's so much standing in this
And
dance
swaying.
video.
there was so much body rolling too. I think that's where it got tripped up. Where the actual choreography is not necessarily like the hardest. I think there's just a lot of isolation that these models
Yes.
were not ready
Yeah, the
for.
basic movement itself is actually the hardest part.
Yes, not the actual choreography.
And Tanisha kind of speaks to that too. She says you'll notice there's a lot of poses in the middle of this, but also you need to keep fluid. You need to keep moving. And in my head, even I was like, uh-oh, that seems hard.
While this is happening, there is a blink and you'll miss it moment where Rita leans on a freestanding mirror and it wobbles, and then she has to pretend that it didn't happen.
Oh, I love moments like that when they happen to me. And I'm like, ooh, no one saw.
I'm very cool.
And then, because someone forced her to contractually, Tanisha says the line, I'm going to put you guys into your squad groups. I could have just said groups, but apparently I can't, according to Top Model.
And then we learn that this is a little too real of an audition because they are told they are auditioning for squad leader, which also sounds like a military operation.
Or Star Wars.
Or Star Wars.
And Squad A is the Stillins, and Squad B is the Eliminits. Which at least makes sense.
I'm sorry, Eliminits sounds like a teen dystopia.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it's very
group.
the 100.
Yeah, the Eliminits.
TM. Guys, I have so many projects
The
to work on
Stillins and
after
the
this.
Tanisha is also forced to use the word boss many times. My favorite being when she says that in order to be a boss, you have to be a singer.
I am a boss, because I'm a singer.
That's so stupid. They cut to Cody already very sweaty, and I feel like that was from a later part of the episode.
No, she got sweaty from seeing Tosh.
But also, there is no ventilation in this garage, apparently.
Oh my fucking...
Couldn't they even open that garage door or something?
You'd think.
It's all concrete. Concrete that they're going to be dancing on, which is never good.
Those metal doors are just heating up.
Ooh.
Oh, can you imagine trying to lean on one of those? You know, a person was like, ugh, ow, ow, ow.
And they don't get normal-sized water bottles.
No, they all have baby bottles.
Like, what was going on? That's why I feel like they didn't disclose the location, because it was like a legal issue.
You know?
Death trap. We learned something very important about Tosh. We get to really, in this episode, crystallize who Tosh is compared to Cody.
Yes.
Beyond Tosh hating Courtney.
Yeah.
Because Tosh says that she lost her spark when she was eliminated, and now isn't sure that modeling is for her, but now that she's back, wants to fight to win. So Tosh is our classic, I don't want to model. I do want to win.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't hate having that contestant in the mix. It's just so funny with Cody, who's just on this journey of self-discovery and I want to do this and also I want to become a person.
Uh-huh.
I'm just so honestly sad for her. I did not predict this coming. But I've actually come to really like Cody since Tosh left.
I do too.
Same. If you told me Cody was the winner of the cycle, I'd have been like, great, finally a twin wins.
And I just am so sad for her that this is being cut short.
It feels specifically suited to punish Cody. And I realize we're supposed to think that it's to punish Marissa, but it's very Cody.
Well, I thought for a second, I was like, okay, they're clearly editing Marissa to do poorly or to randomly succeed. So maybe this is a Tosh comes back and Cody gets eliminated, which would have been devastating.
Oh my God. Riot in the streets.
Yeah, luckily spoiler alert, Cody just does fine. She's the finest among the Stillins.
Marissa is not doing fine.
No.
Marissa knows that Marissa is not doing fine. As she
Self-aware.
says, I did shitty on the first dance challenge. I'm doing shitty on this one.
I appreciated that when she was getting frustrated the first time, she popped out, gathered herself, got out the angers, and seemingly, as it's edited, walked back in and immediately joined everybody back up.
Yeah.
I think that's the appropriate thing to do when you're getting overwhelmed and too emotional. You go, you take a minute, and you come right back in.
And overheated. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And Tanisha gave her a pep talk of like, look, clearly you're not going to get this. I'm paraphrasing heavily, but she was like, you just got to like look like you're trying to get the. Tanisha's really trying to emphasize, just perform this.
The one part of the pep talk I did not care for was when Marissa says, thank you. And Tanisha responds, don't thank me, just make it happen. I was like, oh, don't say that to Marissa.
Yeah.
Marissa should be thanking the mentors.
Yeah. Well, I think this tracks with, I didn't say it, but that tracks with Tanisha's Twitter bio, which says, pain breeds beauty, so there's nothing you can't handle. Life's obstacles are only put there to make you even more stunning and mysterious. Yeah, the twist at the end.
Obstacles do block you, so that would make you mysterious.
Mysterious.
She's really out here saying, you got big dreams, you want fame? Well, fame hurts. Right here in this warehouse, that's where you start paying.
Well,
in sweat.
Talk about fame hurting. Justine collapses
And we see
so
it.
hard.
So suddenly, the camera caught it by accident.
Yes.
It was trying to get Tosh,
Mhm.
and she drops out of existence. Like, I'm surprised she didn't bonk her head on the
Yeah,
concrete.
she might have.
I think she
Yeah.
did. And we learn a little tidbit, which is that Gia says Justine is her best friend. And I think that's because they spent the least time together.
I do wonder if that's part of the reason Gia ended up living rooming herself. Is
Maybe.
like Justine and her were hanging, and then when she left, she was like, "Well, I'm not going to hang out with anyone else."
And then we talk about the camera catching this fall, but the person that
Ooh.
caught Justine on the ground, surrounded by everyone, and Binta practicing badly
Oh, so badly.
in the background.
I love
They
Binta's
deserve an
logic.
award.
I love Binta's logic of like, there were enough people around her. What was I going to add to that? Might
But
as well
also-
practice.
Keep on being Binta.
You gotta learn how people in the room are gonna receive you to make the choice of, well, I'll go practice now.
Hey, this is free
Where everyone
practice
can see
time.
me.
Now, to be fair, there is something to the thing of let people, like, we don't all need to crowd around the person who is going through a medical crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But-
you can at least stand 5 feet away and pretend to be concerned.
Right, but, like, that's practice time that's going away, so...
I wish she had actually done it just more subtly instead of fully dancing. She's just like, 1, 2. I'm so concerned, but 1, 2, 3, and 4, and boom, cha, and cha, cha, cha.
Or she's just, hey everyone, look at my elbows. Do my elbows look right? Look at my elbows.
Gia yelling out as Justine leaves him, God loves you, baby!
Well, as we'll learn later, Gia has a hotline straight to the Lord.
Right?
It's also very funny to me to watch people attempt to sound knowledgeable about medical things.
Mhm.
And they shouldn't have to. Nobody knows what's going on. But everyone jumping in to say, well, she's breathing. That's good.
Baseline.
She's not dead.
Oh,
Confirmed.
she has a pulse. I don't know what it is, but I can feel a movement.
Clear. Is that what I'm supposed to say right now?
I just wanted someone in the
911
background to go,
stat.
and then put their hands on them and just be like, this?
Oomcha.
Justine, you have to jump. You gotta jump.
We talked about it before, but there's where I wrote my Cherish Waters note about her hat.
Yes.
Where I was like, the fact that this hat stayed on the entire time, knowing how hot that must make her.
Not only is the hat on, she also has like a jacket shrug. What? Does Cherish Waters' blood run cold?
She takes off the bolero to dance, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the hat stays on. Although maybe she knew what was coming and that many people were going to need to dance in
Well-
giant brimmed hats.
Cherish Water knows.
Gia's hair looks so much better
Oh
with the
my
curl and the wave.
Cuter.
Because the color, I think, I'll stand behind. I think the color ended up being fine. I don't like the process it took to get there, but
Yeah.
I think it looks
But
nice.
it needed this texture.
Oh, yeah. And I love that Gia was basically like, if I coming back, I'm not straight ironing that, flat ironing that again.
Well, in the heat of the warehouse, it wouldn't have mattered.
No. This is where Rita's hand gestures get offensive.
Not only that, but just confusing. Because she wants to make an A with her fingers. And I'm going to say that's generally a 2-hand letter.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
However, she just tries to do it with one hand, can't figure it out, and then everyone begrudgingly gives her upside down V.
It's just your little fingies taking a walk.
Lord knows if she tried to make a B. Just make the little finger heart. I know it wasn't around yet, but... Oh, is it this? It's this, right? No. Perfect.
Junior Birdman, yes.
Perfect content. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, you're welcome. This is where they have to audition for Tanisha and Rita. And
For
y'all,
the role of lead model.
Paige's face got so wild during this audition.
This is her dancer face from back in the day. She can't not.
It really was. It was crazy looking, though, with these movements.
And
I thought to myself, oh no, Paige is going to blow it.
that's what I thought too.
But then you see literally everyone else dance. And I'm like, oh, Paige wins out of fun default.
I thought Cody looked okay.
Cody looked fine.
She was a second place for sure.
To Courtney, Tanisha says, give personality, give swag, give fear. Fear? Did you mean fierce? Or did you then look at Courtney and you're like, fear's probably what we're going to get?
Imagine Ashley Graham's here, Courtney. I do love that Courtney is now telling us, the audience, how much she's not complaining. Because Courtney will literally be like, look at me here doing it.
I've got a
Not
rod in my
complaining.
back. Did I tell you about my rod? Spoiler alert, Tosh still sucks ass. Tosh is horrible. I don't get it. It's very like, I'm gonna do it, despite everyone here.
Oh, did you mean her attitude or the dance?
Her attitude.
Okay, because I was like, oh, I thought the dance was
No, the
actually
dancing is
deserved.
fine. No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about her attitude blows.
Oh, it's when she
Worse.
says, we're watching the A-Team, if you can call them that. I'm like, the show's calling them that. That's not...
Yeah, that's the name of the team. It's Team A.
Squad A!
Ooh.
Squad Group A, which sounds like you're boarding on a plane.
Yeah, it really does. Everyone
Line up.
squad A.
I only called Squad A. Please, if you are not in Squad A, clear the area.
Squad A each gets one free drink. Little water, little water, little water.
Rita generously allows Tanisha to take this one and announce the winners.
Then, okay, so Squad A, obviously Paige. Thank God. But then when Squad B's leader of Tosh gets announced, she acts like someone was going to give her a bouquet of flowers, right?
This big face. Okay.
Well, because I think Paige also realized, as you, the viewer, will realize, there's no prize to this except a little extra pat on the back later.
And you get
Because
to be in front?
in the
which
video,
doesn't
they're going to
matter
do
when
a
it's all
close-up of
close-ups?
everyone. Yeah. Like, if this was a real video, it might sort of matter, but I wish they had... because they end up making them with a V, with the squad leader in the middle, closest to camera, I wish they had actually ranked everyone, and you just got further into the
Oh my
background
God.
as you were...
Yeah, you mean when...
Or what if it was like one of those classic prizes where Paige got to pick the second best and then the second best got to pick the third best?
Ooh.
And then all the back row dancers, front row movers have to go way to the back? Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And then Tatiana says she's not intimidated by anyone that she's already beaten.
It's a good attitude.
Yep.
Paige gives us some nonsensical narration
Oh, she's so tired.
when she says, what the eliminated girls don't realize is that the competition in this stage of the game is fierce.
But India said it's a very manageable number. I don't understand.
Well, now it's not, JW. Now there's 14 again.
That's true. Oh, this must have bothered India so much. She's like, 14, that's not a manageable number for me.
I can't manage this.
They let the returning contestants come into the house first so they can scream and annoy all the Stillins.
Oh boy. Do you think Gia went right to that living room?
No, they forced her up the stairs.
Oh, boo.
I think she said, "What did you fucking do to my room while I was gone?"
Kyle and Marissa did what?
They laid out all the removed pictures, except for Kyle and Justine's pictures were not there.
Well, I assume Kyle's is still in Marissa's bed.
Yeah.
And I think Marissa's is supposed to be like, does she come back?
Justine's.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Marissa.
Great. It's going to be gone so soon.
How did we feel about Kyle pushing Marissa backwards down the hallway to kiss on the wall? I get Marissa seems into it. I'm just like,
Yeah, Marissa seems like she's welcoming the distraction in a way that
Yes.
she did not care for before.
Let me avoid practicing.
well, Tanisha said, gotta practice. And Marissa said, got it, won't do.
Yeah.
This is where the Tosh attitude really started to bother me. When she's like, well, this just proves that I can do anything and I'm amazing.
You said I believe Tosh now only speaks in third person.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's third person. I think Tosh only talks to Tosh.
Ah.
Well, now we've also learned that Cody's not just saying her opinion to camera. She's saying this opinion to Tosh. And this whole thing of her being like, I don't want you here. Sorry.
I prefer this because otherwise Cody is shrinking again.
I know.
Fully shrinking.
Though her sitting on her bed and saying, where are my crystals? I'm going to pray her out of here. She's at the point where she wants divine intervention to eradicate Tosh from existence.
The long, sad sigh in front of that sentence, too, which captions crunched to O, but really sounded like, oh.
And then I had to question, did Cody do a self-read tarot, but pretend like someone else read her cards?
I'm thinking so now. I think she's our tarot crystal girly.
I love that.
Yeah. And then Justine comes back because of the power of Gia's heart.
First time anyone has ever rung the doorbell at a top model house and waited to be let in.
Did anyone else feel that extreme dehydration was like code for something? The way they like to legally not have Justine's parents sue the shit out of VH1.
To put it on her instead of putting it on the environment.
She just didn't drink enough water.
Water.
But I love that Gia's like, I prayed for that to happen, and it did.
Prove me wrong.
I'm sorry. Gia's got receipts. I love Gia's version of Christianity compared to all the many praying Christians we've ever had on the show. And I'm not criticizing them. Believe what you believe, but I like Gia's very practical magic version of it, where she's like, if I want something, I'll pray for it. I'm not going to do it all the time. I'm not going to waste the power.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to dilute the power that I have been given.
Praying every night? Absolutely not.
If I pray all the time, God will build up a tolerance to my prayers, and they won't hit as hard.
But now, every time I pray, he's like, oh, it's Gia. Okay.
Gia? Put Gia through.
That's exactly. God's assistant was like, I've got Gia on the line. He's like, cancel my day.
It's very funny to me that everybody starts confidently talking about how Justine could be a secret contender, and then every time you see her dance, you're like, oh no.
Well,
I loved Paige teaching her to grab the titty. It's like, all right, grab the titty.
Paige teaches everyone. Everyone has to learn it from Paige.
Yeah, I don't feel like the show in general gives Paige enough credit, but the show doesn't give enough credit in panel.
At all.
You know how in other reality shows, your Top Chefs, your Drag Race, or whatever, someone helps another contestant. It's this whole drama of like, will they tell the judges, hey, they actually helped me a lot. You liked what I did, but I got a lot of help from blah, blah, blah.
I wouldn't have been able to do it without this person.
Well,
it feels like we needed that moment from someone in panel about Paige.
That was Chris Lian with social media too, though, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, she basically did it for India and everyone, but it's just because she took the phone out of India's hands. Oh, by the way, Chris Lian's also back. We haven't talked about her.
Well, I feel bad for Chris Lian because she's like, this is my redemption. I was like, Chris Lian, you're not in this episode.
And what's a shame is she's basically third of the eliminated people.
I was going to say, spoiler, she would have been in my top 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Rita's not going to allow that.
Were I to pick a spot to kiss in this house, you know what I wouldn't pick?
What?
On the floor beside the kitchen table. In a main thoroughfare that everyone walks through.
It just always feels so like middle school, high school. There's something so juvenile about this.
And I especially don't like that Kyle's love language is rubbing. What would you like me to rub for you?
They're just paying them back when they forced Marissa to rub their head all those times.
I don't like it.
And Marissa's boobie blur's back.
What is going on with Marissa's boobies?
I can't wait for the update. I'm assuming we'll find out.
I hope.
She's just topless for it. And you're like, Marissa!
Could you on
VH1 Social?
I would live.
No, that's not true because I've watched it, but that's all I can picture now is just the whole half of the screen blurred out and just Marissa's head sitting above the blur.
And Law being like, don't look down.
You see the blur like move up and down a little bit.
What control Marissa has.
Rated E for everyone. Includes in-game purchases. Includes random items. EA Sports FC 26 is here. Play your way this holiday season with an overhauled gameplay experience powered by community feedback. Enjoy festive upgrades in Ultimate Team with Winter Wildcards. Take on holiday-themed challenges and manage your career, like navigating the busy Christmas period. And team up with friends and clubs with new tournaments and live events. The club is yours. Give the gift of football with EA Sports FC 26.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So our orders get all backed up. We're drowning in paperwork, then actually drowning. Carol is fighting off sharks with a stapler, and pirates are pillaging the office copier, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant goes beyond the resume, using unique insights to deliver a smarter shortlist. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
So we head to our second undisclosed location. And I have a theory about this, the reason this is undisclosed in a sec when we get to the guest. But before that, Drew Elliott seemed to know that this episode was going to be called The Comeback because he says, hello, 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 which is famously Valerie Cherish's line.
He really wanted to slip in a, well, you got it. But there wasn't time.
I don't want to see this video.
He introduces the guest designer, which I love that we're meeting the designer.
Yeah.
Before we say whatever any of us looked up, I just want to say Christian Cowan. Cowan?
Cowan.
C-O-W-A-N. Cowan, okay.
I've heard Cowan on other fashion shows, I feel like.
Christian Cowan, as soon as they're introduced, looks at Drew like he has no idea what is going on. The entire time, like, Drew's explaining the complicated rules of the comeback, and Christian's just like, really?
That's because Christian Cowan is too big for this show.
Well, it's because they just hit right here.
And the casual introduction and the lack of response was very strange to me. Because to me, this is a big deal designer.
To be fair, to give them a little credit,
timing?
I think it was just the timing.
Yeah.
They had just moved to New York. New York right before this, I think.
Gotcha.
But y'all, we haven't said this in a while. He can get it.
Mm-hmm.
Cutie patootie, and I love the lime green hair.
Also,
I just also love what a confused duck he was the entire time. It's like, so what's top model?
the fact that they called out MILF Money, that video, if you haven't seen MILF Money, do yourself a favor.
I mean, you won't love having that in your search history, but it's a good watch.
The outfit on the Cardi B album cover is iconic shit.
Oh, yeah. They are quite big and prolific at this point in a very short time, and they are pretty young. They're most famously known right now with their association with Sam Smith. That they maybe are a couple, maybe, probably.
Ooh, I like two alliterative names getting together.
So if you look up Christian Cowan, you might come across a article on a website called SCMP, where they do like a list of like, who's Christian Cowan? Learn about them. There is a picture from a Christian Cowan show where it's clearly, gay people. And it is, and it's captioned this way. It is Sam Smith, Little Nas X, Tiana Taylor, and that's the only caption. Though Orville Peck is sitting right next to Tiana Taylor. And they don't caption them at all. Full mask, so you know who it is, unless the writer was like, well, that person's in a mask. I don't know who that is.
They clearly don't want their identity known. So I'm not going to caption them.
I'm respecting this person's boundaries.
It was just, I was like looking at the picture, I was like, oh, caption, what the? Orville, it wasn't that long ago. They knew Orville Peck was at a queer
So
fashion
funny.
show.
I think the height of Christian Cowan's bemusement for this introduction comes when Drew tells all the contestants that they need to be bosses in the clothes.
Yeah.
What a thing to say.
And Christian's like, I did not style for bosses. I styled for squads.
It is so funny. So Paige gathers everyone to set because apparently Paige is also the leader of all the contestants now.
This Paige enthusiasm for In her words, this underground, like super cool parking garage.
It's a parking garage in Westchester is what it looks like.
Yeah.
It looks like a parking garage.
I just love that she has to gather Courtney. Courtney, we're all going to set. And then they go to the van, and you think, oh, the first person who's going to pop out is going to be a big deal guest. And the lack of enthusiasm the contestants have when Rita pops out wearing the Britney Spears Oops, I Did It Again outfit.
Why?
And I will say this, I would live and breathe and walk through this earth a happier man if I could own the $100,000 bag that's
Yes.
emblazoned and bejeweled with just the word 100,000.
Here's my question.
Yes.
So we know very shortly somebody else is going to emerge from this van.
Were they both in there?
That's my question. Or
Yeah.
was it like a magic trick where the person about to emerge got in the front seat when
The
no one
prestige.
was looking?
Oh, they should have gone a step further. I like your idea, Hannah. Rita should have got in, closed the door, and then French Montana pops out.
Exactly.
This person who I had no idea who this was. This sounded like a vampire in hiding name. French Montana.
I could not hum you one note of one song. I know nothing about this person.
No.
I just knew that they existed because the name is so recognizable.
Sure. They are the most streamed African-born musical artist and the
Very
first
cool.
African-born artist to have a diamond certified song because they were born and grew up in Morocco.
What's diamond certified?
It's
Is that
the
above platinum?
yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So French Montana is not a very good person, it seems like. They are an R. Kelly apologist and seemingly Michael Jackson apologist.
Oh, really just taking up for anybody, huh?
Well, he said, let somebody enjoy their legacy. Whatever happened, happened.
Oh boy.
They've also been accused of sexually assaulting and drugging people. And then this is where I got my theory about why we aren't disclosing locations. French Montana has a habit of not saying when a music video is going to be filmed, which has caused problems because there have been like muggings and they don't get the permits.
Oh.
And therefore they don't have necessarily the security, but they'll announce it. They've been sued multiple times on that. And at one point, a violent incident happened while they were filming a music video. Someone got, I think, shot, if not just beat up, and then they just decided to move locations rather than address it and just keep filming.
Wow.
So
Well, time is money, Lex. That's very benta of French Montana to be
Yes.
like, well, might as well keep going.
I'm relieved that I don't have to form an opinion about this person
Yep.
from the episode. Because here's what I'll say. We were told that French Montana is in this episode. At one point, Cody thinks he's going to be a judge.
Why?
If you told me he wasn't actually there at all, I'd believe
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
The least prominent guest ever. One thing I'll say about French Montana that was one of the few things that I knew that's the like quirky thing is French has a habit of owning exotic pets that they probably shouldn't, including 2 tigers.
Well, he gave those tigers up because he had to take care of them and didn't want to do it.
Oh, I hate
Yeah.
that so much.
The tigers named Ike and Tina.
Uh,
It's okay, now he just has a monkey named Julius Caesar.
But spelled wrong. It's spelled wrong.
It smelled like censor.
Yeah, Sazar. This is where Gia becomes anti-Lex and says, I love French so much.
It was so funny. Gia also worded it, I was just thinking about you. Like, she says that phrase to
This is
confessional cam.
her direct line to God. God was like, have you thought about French Montana? And she's like, no. And he's like,
Mm.
That's just
Yes,
for
now
you,
it's
Gia.
Gia's getting clairvoyance now.
we skipped over this, but when Rita revealed the best purse that's ever been made, she also described a plot that doesn't happen.
Sure does.
Because she implies that they'll be fighting over the bag.
She describes it more like a Cycle 18 music video.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all about being a boss. Because what do bosses do? Fight over bags of marked bills.
And I'll say, too, we keep calling this a music video, but it's not for a song.
It's
like
not for anything.
It's meant to be like, but the idea of it is it's for the designer to hype up the clothes. It's like a fashion editorial video teaser trailer.
Then why
Because
is
the
French
music-
Montana here?
Is barely music.
Oh, yeah, it's very royalty-free sound.
The choreography becomes barely choreography as well.
Yes.
Oh, no, it becomes motion editorial posing.
When we see Courtney, who can't even wait/rest on beat, they're like told to like just kind of like warm up their hips, and Courtney is fully off from everyone else.
Why did Paige have so little makeup on compared to everybody else?
I don't know.
Thought it really did her a disservice to have this almost clean face.
And once again, Drew Elliott specifically praises Paige on set,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
but then in
Also,
front of
we
his
should-
friends is going to be rude.
We should mention that everyone's outfit kind of makes them a very specific Spice Girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Even ones that don't exist, because Paige basically gets Barbie Spice.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And then Tatiana gets Moo Cow Spice because she's only in cow bread.
The reveal of the stomach tattoo on Tatiana also.
A little bit of a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about crochet spice? Because I would not want to wear Corianne's crocheted bikini.
She looked great on camera, though.
She did.
She did. I mean,
She
look,
looked
the
like
camera-
someone who would actually get cast in a
Yeah.
music video in a way that almost nobody else did.
Yeah. And to be fair, the person who got fucked over the most was Harry Spice, because the
Gia.
mascot costume they put Gia in.
It is. Everyone else is in barely clothes. Partly because that's the vibe. Partly because they're all overheating. And then poor Gia has something from the Hair Wars episode.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And also, anyone with a huge hat has such a disadvantage
Oh my
because it
goodness.
ends up being poorly lit close-ups. Although I will say, of all of them, Bench's just poof ball dress
I
was the
live-
stupidest.
I live for that
Some
one.
Really?
strategically placed pom-poms.
But y'all, Cherish Waters, Delulu icon,
Oh my goodness.
manages to do the impossible, and that is be worse than Kyle. I don't know how she achieves it.
She looks like sexy Joker.
Gender swapped Harley Quinn. And I say that because it looks like a cosplay of a male. What are they doing with Cherish Waters?
That hairstyle was wild.
Wild.
Everyone says that she looks drunk, and then some brilliant producer got all this footage of Cherish being like, someone threw out a Beyonce, like, I don't know, they said something like, Beyonce better watch out, so I guess I'm the Beyonce, so get ready for Cherish to be back in the house, bitches.
Didn't recognize that they were actually just concerned about Beyonce.
Or I
Beyonce
think
had a
that just
spill,
it's-
and they were like,
better watch out, Beyonce. And then Rita, who sits on a panel next to body activist Ashley Graham, every single week goes up to Squad B's and says, suck it in.
hated this moment.
Ugh.
And then she says, I'm always sucking it in. You can't tell, but that's what I'm constantly doing. And I'm like, Rita.
There's just a way to say it that is not what she is.
Yes.
Basically, you just need to
Keep
tighten.
yourself activated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you just kind
Activate
of.
your core.
Yeah. Because suck it in is very fat coded.
Oh, yeah. No,
Not
no, no.
a.
That's belly.
Yeah.
You're just saying you got a belly.
Marissa needs to learn how to take gentle critique.
Mhm.
Drew is giving her helpful advice,
Yeah.
and she's so defensive because she knows she's not good at this that all it does is make her feel worse
Yeah.
and try less hard.
I know she says she's not good at this. I don't think that's true.
No, I think she could have been fine at it.
Yep. I think she just needed to try because no one is good at this.
Well, that's the thing, too, is that she gets one of the better looks.
Her hair looks so good in these
And
braids.
Ultimately, when she saw what people were actually doing, she should have been like, oh, this isn't really dancing.
Mm-hmm.
But she had already decided.
Yeah.
And
No,
since
she
she's the
defeated
person
herself.
who brings charm and personality on set, to take away your biggest asset from yourself is just such a poor move.
Yeah. I think she could have really. And here's the thing. I think if Marissa had been one of the people fighting to get back in the house,
Yes.
I do not think she would have stood a chance.
Mhm.
I think, though, being one of the people where you just have to do good enough not to be the worst, Marissa could have easily stayed.
It felt like they wanted Marissa to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, well, Ashley Graham was foaming at the mouth to do another dancing thing that Courtney could physically be able to do. We don't talk about it enough because it's Courtney, but, this must be a lot for her.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's because the show, including Courtney, keeps talking about her big metal rod in her back so jokingly that I forget, oh, this actually has to be so incredibly challenging.
I did laugh, I will confess, when Marissa said that Drew's critique dampered her spirit.
Glorious. Also, another rose for Paige, since the show's going to barely give any out. Paige is so good, and this is reminiscent of the nogging challenge they had
Yes.
forever ago. Paige in the background is a delight.
Yes.
She is constantly doing these bitchy little goodbye waves and these mm-mm-mm. And they're feel real despite the fact that she's dressed like Barbara Millicent Roberts.
And she also chilled her face down.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I almost wondered if she was going so hard on the face in rehearsal so she could take it back on the day and get
Maybe.
credit for that.
Maybe.
We don't go home. We go straight to panel. No time.
I didn't even notice that. That's so funny, though.
And this top that Rita is wearing is so cheap and tacky looking.
I think it would have looked fine without the cage.
Yeah, the bunny ear boob cage is not the one.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Rita is making her feelings toward Ashley Graham too obvious in these introductions.
Ooh, go on, say more.
First, body activist and model Ashley Graham. Then Law Roachlaw, I love you so much, Law. Thank you for being here. And Drew.
My best friend Drew.
It's so funny. I do
We know
honestly...
Rita Ora is not a very good actor. She's not a very good, I'm going to hide this and pretend.
It's so funny. I want to know so much about the relationship between them behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this all changed when Ashley was about to Tabitha take over the hosting duties.
Yes.
I get it, White. I get in the future, and I'm sure we'll talk about it obviously more in the next cycle when Tyra returns, but I'm going to be fascinated to see the relationship between Tyra and Ashley.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember diddly squat about
No.
that, but I'm
Neither do I.
they're kind of, I don't want to say equals, but they feel the
More
most
equal
equitable
footing.
two models have ever been on the show as a panel. Because
Yeah.
either Tyra's been with older legends,
Mm-hmm.
or
Gamora.
yeah, exactly, or younger, but you know what I mean? Yeah. And so it's kind of interesting to Ashley feels like a contemporary of Tyra, but Tyra does have years on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've reached, I think, a very similar level in their career.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're both household name supermodels who have done a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they get to do that whole well, I was the first black supermodel to do this, and I was the
Yeah.
first plus size supermodel to do this. Where's that intersectionality? What was our shared experience here?
Yeah.
We see the entire video to start, and it is
Entire video.
the entire 22-second video,
It's so
and
short.
it is nothing.
Not only is it short,
It could have been the opening credits to the show for all.
not only is it short, it also feels slowed down.
It
I don't.
does.
Yeah.
It's shot badly.
Very murky.
Everyone looks awful.
It's just
I have no idea what happened because let's describe the plot.
Uh,
Squad A drives up in car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Squad B is there. French Montana has money.
Exits van.
Yeah.
Mhm.
with purse.
They sway back and forth, and then they kind of dance at each other, and then French Montana leaves with the money.
And
no one wins.
The angle of the shot on the group dancing is in profile.
Yeah.
So we can't see the moves.
Or 3 of the contestants, usually.
It's so strange.
I thought what they were going to do when they were filming it was they were going to have each person, kind of like they were doing for the auditions for Squad Leader, like be in the front and then cut between the groups and try to make like a seamless little thing. But then I was like, but then what would Squad Leader have anything to do, you know? God, what a stupid little paragraph I just had to say. That all was true. All made sense.
Paige is first for individual assessment.
It was so nice to hear her get unequivocal praise.
Well, from 2 people. Ashley and Law. Drew's in front of his cool friends now and can't say anything nice about Paige
She
ever.
looked good in person, too. This little, like, olive number that she had on, but
I
she had to rebang herself.
I liked the big hoop earring, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think...
But yeah, it felt like she should have just been the winner.
Yes.
Well, but it's because this happened last time, too. When Paige is critiqued early and a certain someone is critiqued later, it's like they forget that Paige was good.
It is nice to see that Ashley specifically is riding for Paige, though.
Yeah. Well, who else should get him? Definitely not Courtney. And Paige is like anti-Courtney.
Yeah, true. I also feel like Ashley's general attitude matches and aligns with Paige's general attitude about, like, life.
Yes.
They're both pretty professional.
Professional, positive, just like a little
Corny.
goofy, silly, dorky. And again, hate Courtney. All the things you need in a friendship.
To be an Ashley.
Yeah.
Tatiana's next. Looks like she's looking the wrong way the entire time.
I was so ready to hear them like this that I was shocked when they didn't.
Agreed. She also,
just because the judges have trained me this way at this point.
She loved this blue eyeshadow they put on her so long ago.
See, I'll say this, though. Outfit, I think it's the best Tatiana's looked.
Sure.
I felt this was an outfit she saved because this, like, white tank, black jeans, very chic looking thing.
I wonder if she saved it for a week where she didn't do well.
Yep. Which is smart.
Corianne is next. And as nothing as this is, I think her vibe was really right for this.
She looks great. When they say she looks like one of Rihanna's girls, I was like, yeah, you could see this person in a music video.
Yeah, she just had the right kind of, like, over it attitude.
Without it looking unactive.
Yes.
In a weird way, if she had won over Paige, I would have felt better about it.
Sure.
Because the thing still is that you're not actually going to hire Paige for this music video.
No.
Yeah. It would have been so funny to have another week with 0 Corianne footage and she wins. And she's like, nice.
Well, it's not like we got that much more footage of our eventual winner.
But we've never once gotten footage of India. Some weeks we do get Corianne being like, isn't it great to be rich?
Next up, Marissa walks down with her armor of Bad Girl Club lippy.
Yep. The bold lip of defensiveness.
Yeah. And yerks this video.
The picture of Ashley watching Marissa is hilarious. Because it matches up perfectly. The eye line a couple of times for Ashley, like, oh no. I agree with you. I think you said in a previous episode, Hannah, the picture really does it for me.
So good.
I just wish someone would be like, go.
I didn't talk about it before, but Paige watching Paige like she's Paige's proud mom was so funny and great.
But yeah.
And then the choice to try to argue with Drew about, well, I don't know how you can say I wasn't there.
I was present. You marked me present.
I didn't yell at Stacey McKenzie once.
French Montana, Christian Cowan, who was I going to yell at? Tanisha? Courtney's next. And Ashley's face, she is so ready.
But Courtney came to say the right thing to the judges because she immediately, game player Courtney finally showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, you know what? Last week when Drew yelled at me, That lit a fire under me. Different, new, fresh.
And all she has to do, just like Chrisley before, of like wear grandma clothes or whatever, she slightly brightens her voice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Says the judges are just right.
And they're like, great. Thank you, Courtney. That's what we want.
Because these shots of Courtney are not shots of Courtney.
No.
Shots of Tatiana's crotch.
Yep.
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 That's who is starring in Courtney's shots.
And when Ashley starts critiquing her, where is this laughter coming from? The crew?
That's what it sounded
The
like.
sound team?
Everyone knows by now.
But, like, we hear them laughing at...
You know you didn't do that great, but that's okay. It's great for me, because I can't wait till you leave.
It's even worse. Ashley just says, you know you sucked, but your face is epic. Oh. You know you sucked, and Courtney's just like, thanks.
India's next.
We didn't talk about this when you were running down our imaginary Spice Girls, JW, but India just got actual ginger spice as you look.
Yeah. I thought she was like pop robot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She does look good.
Oh, yeah.
She looks
Here's the
great
thing.
on camera.
India's face also takes a lot of different types of makeup extremely well. You can see
Yes.
how India would be a muse for a designer or a stylist.
And always stands out. And this stupid purple hair really does help.
Yep.
But, like, it makes you see India.
Yeah. And she does fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if she'd been given second or third,
Not
I would have
worst.
been like, absolutely.
She was not the worst.
No.
Yeah. But we literally, I don't think, got one talking head from India the entire episode.
We got one about how she won the previous dance challenge, so she was pretty sure she was going to win
Now
this
she's a
one.
dancer.
And
She said
then-
now she's a dancer.
No, she said, I won the last one. I'm probably going to win this one. And she was right.
And our final Stillin, Cody. You can't see her face at all.
When you can, when she somehow makes it happen, she looks great.
Yeah. I like the look. And this exchange between Ashley and Cody. When Ashley was like, you know, the last move, I would have loved for you to have been like, and hat down. And she's like, ooh, that would have been. She was trying to be nice. And she's like, ooh, that would have
No. JW, you're making it so much more normal than it was.
No.
Because Ashley says you could fade out with the hat down, and then Cody whispers,
Yes.
I forgot about that aspect of it because I am more focused on Ashley's rejoinder to hat down.
Sure, but just the hat down. God damn it, Cody, the hat down.
How did you not put the hat down?
Because then Ashley goes, that's why I'm a supermodel.
But
Ideas like that, Cody.
they shoot this series of quick shots between them where Ashley says that, they cut back to Cody being like, and then they give Ashley another reaction shot like she's a cartoon dog where she doesn't say anything, but she's like,
It's like you know, Garfield without Garfield. It's just John Arbuckle talking to himself.
You know, when we went into the cycle, we all like Ashley Graham in general, but I didn't know this would be the particular way that we find Ashley so amusing. Is the really off the wall way she talks to people.
Also, that she gets other people to talk like this.
yes.
It's addicting.
You want to match Ashley Graham's freak?
Yes. I do.
Down.
I rewound and watched that like 4 times. I'm not gonna lie.
How? Hulu is hating us this season. Oh, by the way, is back. We're in an abusive relationship.
No longer expired. Didn't even make it to the expiration date this time.
No.
So, but I want to actually interject right here. So, for those of you, I've had a couple people DM and be like, "I'm not watching it on Hulu. I found it on another site." Who can say illegal? But
Yo ho ho and a bottle.
they're
of
like, "I don't
top
have a
model.
subscription to Hulu. What's happening?" And I was what if you don't know? About once a month on Hulu, if you
Like
look
the
at
third week of the month. Yeah.
you'll see a little square on every single episode of only cycle 23, from what I can tell. It'll say expires Saturday, expires 11 days, expires whatever. And then that day will come and they just are still up, no expiration date anymore. And that has happened to us now 4 times. And we have no idea why. Is it a glitch on the Hulu side?
Some kind of complicated legal proceedings that keep not ending?
Yeah. Why are they extending it for why are they paying this like a cricket phone? Why?
So someone's like, did you re-up Top Model Cycle 23? Oh, darn it. Oh, good. Thanks for telling me it was expiring in 3 days.
First of the Eliminits is Tosh. I think it's unfair that they got Grace Jones styling.
Ashley says exactly what I was thinking immediately after I thought it, where she was like, that last look, that was why you won. I thought the same thing, because up until that look, I was like, it's fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's capable.
Mm-hmm.
But that last look, you're like, ooh, you'd use it.
Yes.
You'd use it. That would be the clip you would. That's the Paige hat throw.
Yeah.
And then, was she dismissed from judging? Because the way it was edited made it seem like she just wandered off when she was done.
Bye.
I can't tell
we're
because
back,
Tosh
we're back
is
to having
so strange.
We're back to having so many people to talk through that we no longer get a lot of judging. Everyone gets their 8 seconds.
Well, and as we've discussed previously, panel Tosh is the weirdest Tosh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if it was editing shenanigans or Tosh shenanigans.
Kyle is next.
Good for Kyle for standing up for themselves. Don't put this on them. They're not going to get cast for this.
When they say, I find it frustrating that I got eliminated on a hip-hop music video just to be invited back to do another hip-hop music video, I was like, yes, word for word, Kyle. And then they're like, I know. And then Kyle literally goes, okay, well, thanks. I think Kyle did dismiss themselves. I think Kyle was like, yeah. Because, what? Kyle's not going to improve.
No.
And I will say, of all the comeback stuff in a modeling competition, to have the comeback thing and the only thing you're theoretically judging,
you're not even taking photos,
is ridiculous.
And it's not even like a model themed music video. There's not a runway walk. There's no real posing, even though they said there was.
You know what they should have done, honestly? I know this would have been a big time crunch, but if you're having this whole theme, the whole cycle of a boss and a model, you got to have it all.
You got to do 2 things.
Do 2 or 3 things. Do a beauty shot, a commercial thing, and this video, or whatever it is. You could have taken them while they were on set. There was 2 groups.
There was nothing to be. They weren't doing anything.
No.
There was so much downtime.
Yeah. It was just wasted opportunity to really stick the landing on this episode.
100%.
Justine is next. And why was her makeup crooked in this video?
The makeup in the video was so bad.
Which is a shame because I thought she did pretty well.
Yeah.
I was happy with a 2nd or 3rd for Justine, honestly. And I think she thought she had a real chance and the judges didn't give her good feedback and she seemed really crushed and I felt bad for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they only basically were like, hey, this wasn't good, but you got up from going to the hospital and that's pretty cool. And Justine was like, I do want to come back.
Oh, did my mom say you couldn't let me?
No.
This is just a day trip for old Justine?
The hospital called her? Okay.
I think we can all agree that the most important thing is that there will be no lasting medical effects for Justine.
She got back up and did it.
So I guess she was fine. I guess it was really on her.
Binta is next. And I know we talked about the outfit, but the Spirited Away soot creatures that are on the top of this dress.
They are that.
That's so funny. I wish each of the balls had 2 googly eyes on them. So little dust creatures.
And I have a question. Did Drew Elliott somehow see Law's interview with Binta? Because he makes sure to say, well, I was always a fan of Binta. Because she didn't mention him in the video.
Well, the funniest thing is, I was going to say something similar, Lex, because Remember, Drew was the one who interviewed Kyle, I think.
Yes.
In the Where Are They Now,
Mhm.
VH1 interview. Drew was like, I saved you a lot.
Yes.
So is Drew just actually silently, I like everyone the audience likes. Can't be mad at Drew Elliott. I'm always fighting for your favorite America.
Insert name.
It's just so fun. The quote is, and I've been quietly a very big Benta fan. Thanks. That's not helpful to
At
Benta.
all.
Could you say that quiet part loud in Paper Magazine? That'd be cool.
To give Binta some credit, it was better than the last one.
It
yeah.
was better. She still just looks so sad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cherish Waters is next. And
This
I have
whole
been
thing is amazing.
waiting for this. We've been edging just to see this Cherish Waters video. She got the worst styling, the worst camera work, and everything is iconic.
Which direction are the eyes pointed in? Nobody knows.
All.
I'm going to give it to Rita because I want to start using this. I think we can agree that wasn't your best piece of art, right?
That's what I'm going to say to my child.
And then I love that Cherish was like, nah.
No.
I loved it.
I served.
What now?
And then
She just starts walking over to the first place call out place.
Well,
Tell me I gotta move. You won't.
I heard we're running long. The crew loves this. I'm back. Calling her the drunk auntie with a cigarette. Perfect.
She's like, thank you.
I do love a cigarette. And I
I
don't
love-
want to be a
Gets
mom.
me.
I don't want to be a mom. I just want to be a drunk aunt.
How did the show not let us have more episodes with
I
her?
Right?
don't know.
They edited in so much Cherish Waters to this episode because the post team was foaming at the mouth to put her
Yes.
into more.
Yes.
It's iconic. It's iconic.
One thing you realize is the bottom 7 Eliminits are a lot of our more interesting television people.
Mhm.
And you kind of realize that even if we like them, the top 7 are kind of boring comparatively.
We were talking about this right before
Especially
we
since we're
started
about to get rid
recording.
of Marissa.
Mhm.
Ugh.
But knowing who the top 2 of the cycle are at this point in viewing the entire thing is insane.
Yeah.
Nobody has momentum. And the one person who seems to be getting better weekly, the judges won't let her have it.
No. Chrislian is next.
And she walks up and Rita just goes, no.
I thought she low-key was the best.
I thought Chrislian did great.
Mhm.
I disagreed.
Really?
I really
I thought
liked
this
her
was
look.
so nothing.
I liked her.
Yeah, me too.
She's another one to me who I'm like, this looks like somebody who belongs in a music video.
Sure, I get that.
I thought that the moves were appropriate for what she was doing, and I thought she caught the light really well a couple of times.
And I thought it was a very different look for her. I didn't recognize her at first.
I think that's the problem. though.
Maybe, but I was, if she had come back, which Rita would have never let happen.
Oh, never.
But I was like, she's at least, well, actually, she ends up getting the placement that I guess technically I would have put her in, but the show doesn't want Chrislian to succeed, but I love that they can't edit away, for me personally,
Sure.
her
Mhm.
doing well.
I think she didn't do bad. I think there were way worse people,
Yeah.
but
I think the main thing about Chrislian that we've learned in the show is she came in being good at music videos and social media, and she proved, hey, I'm good at those 2 things I was good at.
sure. She brought back her very low skin colored
Yeah.
V-neck.
Yeah, she was like, whatever, they're going to let me back.
No.
Gia is next, and I think she did really well considering the bullshit they put her through.
Oh my goodness.
The fact that during this entire episode, there's a world where we got Gia as the returning model is more frustrating to me because the judges clearly love her.
She got
Mhm.
great critique.
And they said that you fixed the thing that we eliminated you for.
And this was a higher level of difficulty once again.
Then a cat suit.
Well, the giant hat.
Yeah,
Covers
Tosh
her so
literally-
much.
Mm-hmm.
Tosh had the she-wolf outfit on, and Gia was the werewolf. Like, I just, if I didn't know, if JW hadn't spoiled. Who was coming back?
Are we?
I would have thought it was Gia by the way they also talked about her.
Yes. The one thing that Gia has not had a chance to do is go out and buy more clothes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because the panel outfit is just
she can't dress. She doesn't have it.
Fabric.
She needs a stylist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or just a budget,
Sure.
like money.
If she had stayed, she should have asked the other 6 Eliminates to just be like, can you guys all just leave me one
me
or
your
2
clothes.
pieces and I will put them together? But I think it's very frustrating because in a comeback situation, theoretically the goal would be to overcome the thing that got you eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
And they word for word say, we criticized you for not looking model enough. And you modeled the heck out of this. And I was like, yeah, so bring her back.
And also, as the person who is the most plus sized, which wild, the fact that she was in a thick carpet and still looked snatched, like it didn't impede her in the way that it felt like almost the show was like testing her.
And I'm just so impressed by how much of her face she managed to show on camera the entire time.
Yeah.
Which is her best feature. Her face was always great in pictures for the most part.
We get no private panel because we don't have time.
Yeah, seriously. This is the one time where I'm like, yeah, we had a lot going on this episode.
India's first call. How dare they?
I have to laugh. You just what else can you do at this point?
How many second call-outs has Paige gotten, though? Remember college Brittany? How her whole thing was that she couldn't get a first call out to save her life. I feel like we're getting a repeat of that with Paige. And they're very similar people.
Yeah.
Because we were like, yeah, Brittany's the Disney dork. They're never going to let her be fashion.
Yep.
So Paige is second. Cody is third. And Tosh rolls her eyes.
I think that's editing shenanigans.
I
don't think that eye roll happened there.
I don't know. Tracks with everything we've learned about Tosh ever.
The thing is with Tosh, the way she talks about Cody, in my opinion, she's not gonna do eye roll because the way she talks about her sister goes something like, well, I'm gonna allow her to do this by herself and then I'll go and do my own thing. There's a condescension.
Sure.
Yeah, Cody's great. If you like Cody, you know?
But why would you like Cody when you could have Tosh?
Because we're the same, but Tosh is Tosh.
The weirdest thing for me
Cody
is
can't
that
be Tosh.
Is that I would have put Corianne third.
I also would have put Corianne third.
For sure.
It's just Corianne gets her first 4th place in the history of her entire life.
Like, what?
And looks relieved.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, this is what mid is like. This feels amazing.
Well,
oh my
of
god,
course
is
she
mid
feels-
amazing?
Of course she feels relieved because she wasn't called first or second, so she was like, I guess, fuck, I'm in the bottom again.
Guess I'm bottom 2ing again.
And then Tatiana leaving Courtney v. Marissa.
There's a part of me that would have put Tatiana in the bottom 2 with Marissa.
I might have too, especially because if you want to, Top Model would have rewarded Courtney's attitude adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
And
because here,
overcoming
Courtney
a
learned no
problem.
lesson. Courtney learned complaining or not complaining. You
Doesn't
can
matter.
enter the
Doesn't
bottom 2. Yeah.
When they told Courtney that competition is stiff, were you both waiting for
I did. I thought it. I couldn't help myself because in this episode they mentioned her metal rod a million times.
And Marissa,
If Rita had said
like your back.
competition is stiff, just like your back, I would have been like, you know what?
Best toast of anything. And Marissa, you acted childish. Okay.
This was just such a clear elimination.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was probably one of the most clear we've ever had, considering how storytelling lacking the cycle's been.
and this exit interview is spicy. Woo!
It feels like after that day at rehearsal, when they went back to the house, Marissa made a choice.
Yes.
Where she was like, I could practice and stay, or I could cuddle and go. And you know what? I think I'm good with cuddle and go.
I'm going home over a video shoot. Let's clear that up. I love that. Let's clear that up.
Mhm.
She's like, no.
I'm not a bad model. My photos are great.
I'm not going home because my photos suck. That's for sure.
And then
I
when she
loved
said to
it.
the girl who's taking my place, good luck, because she's like, you got eliminated because your photos are bad.
I will say that this cycle has had some really good exit speeches.
Yes.
Usually by the time the exit speeches go around, my brain's already like shutting down, but I've like had to really
This
clock
and Cherish
back in.
Waters, yeah.
Yeah. But a lot of people, like Justine's super upset one.
yeah.
Kyle's very like, well, the show is never going to let me win version. Gia's very emotional one. Like everyone's had a big reaction to this. And then the way they tell us who wins, the chance to come back is amazing.
Reverso. We're playing Reverso.
So if I call your name, you're not staying.
Yeah, the Uno reverse card was played.
And eliminating Cherish Waters.
You know
And
what I
Cherish is
love?
like, excuse me, I win. I got first. Call out. And I was amazing in the video. How are you going to eliminate Beyonce?
Memorable main character energy.
I literally think they did this way just so they could tell Cherish she was the worst.
And I just love how much Cherish Waters loves blowing a little kiss.
Yeah.
Bye, bitches.
What do you think would happen if Cherish Waters ever met John Waters?
Ooh.
You know what? She would be good in a John Waters movie.
Amazing. Someone make this happen, internet.
Did y'all know I was in a commercial with John Waters?
Lucky.
No.
It was a long time ago, and I got to stand right beside of them. It was a promo for some show that was like, I didn't know who I married or something, and they
you
got
were married to John Waters.
They got John Waters to be the officiant for the commercial of it, which was really cool. But I was the best man of the husband actor. So I got to stand next to essentially the officiant in it. He was so nice. And he had his own little private area like he should. He's a celeb, and it was mostly outside. So he had a cooled off area. Unlike Top Model, he had a cool little area. And anyone that said hey to him, he was so nice and polite to them. It was very sweet.
Because I'm excited for the third season to come back. But wouldn't John Waters be an amazing claim to fame relative?
Yes.
Especially if they looked just like,
Yes.
like just alike.
And they
Like-
drip on a mustache every day.
Yes.
And they're like, no one will guess who I am.
It's like a nephew, and it's a carbon copy. Who knows who I could be? Maybe Blake Shelton.
Like holding
Maria
hands
Menounos.
with like holding hands with a little like divine stuffy the whole time.
Anyway, Kyle's out next,
Kyle's-
obviously. And then
Kyle just left right after Cherish. They didn't even wait.
oh, cool, not last. Nice.
For Kyle.
And then I felt bad about the next one.
I did too.
Yeah.
Justine was better than Binta.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let Justine have something. She only got to be in one episode, and she was basically harmed in both she was in.
And then Binta. And then I think it was cruel to leave Chris Leanne for third because she was never coming back.
But where else would you put her? She
But
earned
she was
that.
third.
No,
No,
yeah.
what I'm saying is, it should have just been Binta, Chris Leanne, Justine.
They
I think
just
Justine
not-
did too bad. And Chris Leanne was never coming back.
They just not included Chris Leanne in the comeback because they're
Yeah.
like, Rita's not going to let this happen.
Leaving Gia v. Tosh.
Oh, I can't believe Gia almost came back. I
Gia?
feel
Could
robbed.
have had Gia back.
Gia, you weren't a model before. Tosh, vengeance.
I also think that Gia thought she was coming back because she did a very friendly hand hold. And Gia's friendly.
Mhm.
She grabbed
She's not
Natasha's
that friendly.
hand.
Come on, we know.
Well, that's true. But she's performatively friendly.
Sure.
Because I think Gia was like, ooh, I think I'm coming back. Let's do a little celebration, Tosh. Hold hands.
Boo, 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 boo. And also, no one looks happy about this. Not
No,
a single
poor Cody.
person.
Well, but also Tosh caused a lot of arguments in the house.
Sure
When-
did.
And then
And I think no one wants Tosh v. Courtney again.
Well, then Tosh does because she skips over to stand right next to Courtney.
Tosh also says one word too many when she says, I feel like I'm in a dream state.
Yeah, REM.
Exactly.
Her also weird. Tosh never ceases to like have a really weird bottom two reaction because she points to the other judges and says, "Thank you, guys."
Why is
And Rita's
Tosh
like,
this
"No pointing."
weird?
Oh, it was very funny to me. Every Bring Back contestant said thank you except Chrislian. And I was
Yeah.
like, good for you.
And then this abrupt ending. I don't remember exactly what she says because it was nothing, but Rita was like, "And that's that." Boop. In Kid Mock. Whoa. This episode was running long, it feels like.
Seriously.
All right, ready to hear about Marissa Hopkins?
Oh, yes.
Marissa_Hopkins on Instagram with over 35,000 followers. After the show, Marissa signed with Next Model Management, and she had modeling gigs for a lot of named brands: Skechers, American Eagle, Belk, JCPenney, Nicole Bell, Lily's Closet, Alloy Apparel, the Yori Collection. She was also, almost hilariously, in the music video for Nicky Jam, which I was like, she was in a music video after all that?
She is so Skechers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think
Yes.
all of those brands really make
Yeah.
sense for her, but Skechers is the vibe for sure. In 2017, she announced that she was expecting her first child and gave birth to her son in 2018. She has since retired from modeling and is currently working in real estate. However, that's what a lot of people report, but the Marissa Hopkins that I looked up that works in real estate, it doesn't seem like the same person. So I think that's not 100% true. She was also an honorable mention. I haven't mentioned a lot of those like Mojo, Watch Mojo, Miss Mojo things, but I found this one interesting. She was an honorable mention on Miss Mojo's YouTube video Top 10 Hated America's Next Top Model Contestants. I just feel like that's not deserved.
No.
I
Top
think she
10
was a bit of a,
hated?
she was a butthole sometimes. But
I
like,
think people really ride for Stacey McKenzie.
yeah.
Oh, and that fight is all people remember, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
that's
my
fair.
guess.
There was one mention on a Tumblr post from way back when. I could not corroborate this, that apparently Marissa got into some Twitter beefs with other contestants from her cycle. So maybe Marissa was a little online spicy
Yeah, 'cause
afterwards.
she's, I
But
think,
again, that was one
young.
Tumblr post. Who knows if that was true?
And also very young.
So
Yeah.
young.
But it just is so funny. We haven't heard a lot of social media beef stuff, and that's very the challenge to me. So I'm like, oh, Marissa would have been great on that.
Actually, Marissa would be a great challenge.
She would have. She did her interview with Law. The little modeling montage they do at the top, she's modeling what I believe is her own Phil Plein jacket, which is very funny. They talk about Courtney so much because basically the answer to any question that Law has is Courtney. Who is the hardest to deal with? Courtney. Who might win? Courtney. Like, it's like everything. And literally at one point, Marissa says something like, I guess I have to say Courtney again. Like, Law gets bored, you can tell. She defends Paige because they have that same question that everyone has answered Paige, who was the mom of the house, which I think they thought would be a cuter, everyone will say something different, but literally it was Paige. And she was like, Law was like, does her being that ever get annoying? And she was like, yeah, sometimes you feel like Paige is a little scripted, so to speak, but that's just her. And when you realize it's just her being genuinely her, I really appreciate what she said to me every time.
And they also seem to get along.
Yeah. I think Paige just was maturely spoken in a way that some of the other people in the house weren't. And so because of that, it came across planned, but it was just like,
Or
the way she
patronizing.
spoke.
It could be
I mean,
patronizing.
Yeah, for
I've
sure.
had people in my life where the first couple times I meet them, I'm like, wow, they seem really on. This is a lot for me. I don't know about this person. And then the more time I spend with them, I'm like, oh, this is actually just your
you.
natural energy level.
I was saying myself.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting, Lex. I don't find that to be true about you.
I fell in love with you immediately in the wake of Venice, so I've never experienced that.
That's not what I'm saying. No, I'm kidding. I just don't find you to be on.
Perfect.
And then she said that they asked the last question of who do you want to win? And she said Cody or India, with Cody being the preference. So that was interesting. I thought we haven't had a ton of people say Cody.
I went on a roller coaster with Marissa, and I think it was the same as when we watched it originally, because I came out being like, not really a fan of Marissa. But I think it was because it was this up and down. There were moments, I thought, where she like really hit.
It's hard to watch someone self-sabotage out of just sheer stubbornness.
And spite.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you see that they are capable of good things and that on their best day, they seem super charming and fun to be around.
Yeah, I never want to just like blanketly blame everything on age, but remembering that she was the 18-year-old, she painted herself as the youngest in the house. Like she said that during audition.
Yeah, she even checked that Justine was months older than her.
Yeah.
The youngest thing you could do.
Well, and the fact is Justine was out soon. So
she didn't have to deal with that.
Yeah, and so I think that Marissa, I would have been really interested to see a version of Marissa in the world where contestants are brought back and there's all-stars and there's whatever. I would have been interested in a 22, 23-year-old Marissa, because the things about Marissa that were likable were extremely charming. And she took some good picks.
She swung between being that like very young, immature kid to being like, oh, you're actually kind of insightful and like you do see what's going on in yourself. I think that was what was frustrating too, is like, it felt like she did have that eye outside of her, seeing what she was doing, but couldn't help herself.
The extremes are difficult, where equally believably she was someone who seemed very hard to live with, and also the most fun person on set, potentially.
Yeah, people like Drew seem to love her, you know? And so, again, it's going to be fascinating. I haven't watched any episodes that come after this one, but we don't have a ton of personality-forward contestants left. It's kind of fascinating that the top, what is it, 7 right now?
7.
Yeah, 7, because they switched out someone. It's not a lot of people to, like, root for based on personality.
That's
just
why
Paige.
Yeah, and I'm really worried that Tosh is now going to fill the role of personality, and I'm not a fan of their flavor.
I mean, this episode is not indicative of it, but I hope there's some turnaround on Tosh, because if Tosh re-enters the competition and just resumes the fighting with Courtney and resumes how they
twinning so hard.
Yeah, that's not going to be as fun to watch. I'd rather, as a television viewer, watch the Marissa coaster.
Yeah. And if you'd rather listen to our audio coaster, you should rate, review, and subscribe. It's a 4D experience. That sucks, by the way. I've been to one of those movies. Never again. You can rate, review, and subscribe. You can also reach out to us at podleadum.com or send us an email at podleadum@gmail.com. You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I am on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Instagram at JW_Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag podleadum anytime you do. And also, in our last full episode, we had a fun poll. It's still open, I think. Take a look. It's in a book.
What was it?
It was bossing and stairs.
Oh, that's right.
When we went on our escalator rant.
Yeah, we do have to reveal the results of that soon.
Yeah, we will. So for Podleadum, I have been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.